Hello, and welcome to OSCFM number 14. Although I've just realised it might actually be OSCFM13. But we'll address that as it comes. And next to me I've got my special guest.
It's not a very good start, mate, to be honest.
Let's play a song.
Let's play a song, yeah.
Smooth. It's a thing. Don't know the don't know. You know who you are. Free chronic. Ain't been about the scene. This year you might just see me about. I mean what I say cause I mean I'm about. I'm not a prick, I'm mean out here, I'm about this thing. I got this steady mouth. Not always smoking so you won't see me leaning it out. I lean on niggas, my name's Moons and I start leaning about. I lean nigga whip, I lean nigga house. I run up in it and start cleaning it out. Most nigga might see me on my ones, but it's warm if you know that the team is about. We do guns, we run up in drums. No say I got the key in the pouch. We got pumps on dump or leave us slum. Let's say he's asleep on his couch. I'm about. We'll slap with your mouth on the stage. Yo, I'm about with the scene. Don't know yet, I'm about with the team. Violate me, won't sleep in your bed. So then you better off what I said. Walk on marching straight to your house. I dare you to sleep. Warhead man, so we come to your house. I'll put the black tape all in your mouth. Just tell me now, it's all the peas in the house. It's the peas in the couch. Are you sure it's about this? Nod your head before I rip the tape from your mouth. Let you screaming out. I'm about. You get out. I make 16 bills of an ounce. You ain't got the full piece in the bounce. But when your gang flops on my bike in a track, you're a hustler. I can bring it back to your house, you smoker. You can start lounging about. Cause they got cats handing me down for. Ask the pounds on my back. Peace group where don't fuck about. Trust me, the bucks about. Get your whip piece open now. Have your life in serious style. Funny MCs wanna go down south. Beats in the boys just running your house. Kidnap your wife and son in your house. We run in your house, we have fun in your house. I'm about. All-star pars, the mixtape, the mix CD, the mix whatever, the CD, the album.
Slew them. That was Temper T with I'm About. I think it was called I'm About.
Isn't that Mick did?
No.
Oh yeah, that was a song I haven't heard before, man.
Anyway, this is my special guest Brady, who's clearly on the ball.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what your mic setup works like.
Yeah, well, it's a new frontier, but I mean, I've done countless, 13 of these myself actually. So just keep in check.
Everyone's important.
Directing this ship,
You know each number as well, like. And
yeah, but even if I don't, I can get it fixed easy. Just throw over to Temper or Tempert.
Well, that's the thing, being the editor as well. Like you can just
on the fly. It's all me. I'm the audio designer.
You're the brains and the backbone, like.
Hiring agent. And it's a very, very specific reason why I got you here today, because you like a chat, don't you?
Yeah, I don't mind a chat. Like.
Don't mind a chat.
you know.
Always some good tunes, or
Yeah. Well,
we've had a few bevs.
Well, I got quite a specific taste in music, like.
Oh yeah, very special.
Yeah, very.
Not like other.
No, it's
others.
unique, mate. Like no one. Like.
You might be one of the only people ever to have a specific music taste.
I mean, how uncommon is Oasis, like? You know?
That is interesting.
Who has heard of them, like?
I'm afraid they're blacklisted from OSCFM, but I think they're.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna play Oasis. It's like.
No, you're not like other girls.
No. Just like no, I'm not feeling it today, like.
No.
No, today.
Different side of the bed, but it's quite nice to share the mic for once, because normally I'm hogging it.
I usually solo, yeah.
Yeah, flying solo. Sometimes I ring people, sort of on the fly, but we're gonna play a song that Brady's prepared. Do you want to give it a little?
Which one are you playing first?
Well, there's one of two. So
you're playing the top one.
Well, you introduce it. I'll see if I can guess which one it is.
Well, the first song is a song about Bob Marley and the Wailers called Kaya.
Which one is it?
I heard this song years ago, and yeah, it's class. It's from a film. I don't know which film, but it's awesome.
Is that it?
That's my intro. That's to get the brain going.
Get him interested. Hook, line, and
yeah.
sinker. This is Bob Marley and the Wailers.
I even touch the sky above the falling rain. I feel so good in my neighborhood, so here I come again. I got to have Kaya now. Got to have Kaya now. I got to have Kaya now. For the rain is falling. Oh yeah, I feel so high. I even touch the sky above the falling rain. Yeah, I feel so good in my neighborhood, so here I come again. I got to have Kaya now. I got to have Kaya now. I got to have Kaya now. For the rain is falling. Get up and turn I loose. Wake up and turn I loose. Wake up and turn I loose. For the rain is falling.
Kaya.
It's over now, mate. Till the next time.
Well, it's.
The Lions now, and we just lost. So.
So we got stuck at the memories.
Yeah, it's true. You did get to the final. With respect.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That was Kaya by Bob Marley, and the Wailers make an appearance there. It's unmuted, yeah.
Oh, since I
When it's not flashing, when it's solid, it's unmuted. So they caught about 5 seconds of our behind the scenes chat.
Ah, right, okay, that was behind
That dynamite, yeah. Was that a bit sneaky of me? Shall I make it clear when we're on air and off air?
No, it's not really a big deal, like, you know.
No.
football, innit?
Bit of football. Time to make history. Anyway, we'll leave that for later.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Kaya,
Bob Marley,
it was known for its laid back and offbeat style, wasn't it?
Yeah.
According to old Wiki.
Yeah.
Wikipedia. The album has a very relaxed, laid-back sound, lacking much of the militant quality of the Wailers lyrically and musically.
Yeah, they did receive criticism for going soft though, as a result of the general sound of the album as well as the theme.
Songs primarily revolving around love as well as marijuana.
I don't understand why they use that word.
Oh, it's a bit unnecessary, isn't it? Why would you involve drugs into music?
Does it? When have drugs ever been involved in music?
They're just trying to get clicks, if you ask me.
Does it? Like back in '77.
This is fucking Wikipedia up to its old tricks again. Clickbait. Bob Marley. I heard the album's release coincided with One Love Peace concert.
God, you really do your research here, didn't you, man?
Yeah. Heralded Marley's triumphant return to Jamaica from the Exodus in London. Just a little fun fact for you there. We've been trying to figure out what medium Brady's heard that on before.
Yeah, I thought it was a film, but I don't know. I reckon it could be like a GTA radio, like San Andreas or something. Yeah, quality.
And the sort of conversation dwindled after that because I couldn't find the answer. But if anyone knows kind of what else that's been in,
I'm pretty sure it's like a GTA radio station, or maybe a film like.
Yeah, it could be. Three of the songs in that album are actually new. Yeah, that was my bit. I mean, see, normally I'll just do that. I'll just read the whole thing. Yeah.
So this one is what we call Oscar reads Wikipedia then.
Is OSCFM? It's a bit more catchy, but normally there's not someone to say, "Are you actually going to do that?"
You just get away with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's good to have your sort of bouncer.
Yeah.
Your sort of comedy bouncer, Brady. CBB, right? That'll be your role, and I'll do all the other shit.
Speaking of other shit.
button. That was what was it? Elastica. I don't know what was it called? It was Elastica, wasn't it? Connection. Yeah, you know it now because it's up. The Connection by Elastica. That was.
Yeah, well,
let me just
23.
wait.
You can't even remember. Like, so just on.
Well, because we're chatting. We'll just pretend nothing happened. We can do it again. And that was Connection by Elastica.
Yeah, just edit that bit out, innit?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm sort of more hoping that the audience will.
I'll notice in this.
But this is also, you've also just chopped me down. I'm a mighty oak, and you've just chopped me down immediately.
What did you expect, mate? Come on, like.
Do it, Ed, until I feel it's fucking good, alright?
Partridge, though. Okay.
What? You can't just say partridge.
It's gotta be right.
Go on, then.
That was Connection by Elastica.
Yeah.
Oscar song from 1995.
1995 it was. Should we get the wiki out? But,
I don't do that again.
No.
Yeah, it's a good song, actually. It's surprising old it was.
Ooh. It's a good That'd be good for like darts, wouldn't it?
A Guy Ritchie film that'd be good for like.
Yeah.
Like, you can just see someone being shot in slow motion, the gun going,
Ooh.
and the bullet leaving the gun, like.
Or like a fight scene.
Yeah, like like right straight to his head, doesn't it? Like.
Yeah, the female character like plays something on a jukebox, and she turns around and goes like, "Oh,
I love you, fucking slag.
yeah, who wants a scrap, man?"
It's coming home, slag. And then she goes, "What then? You what, mate?" And she kicks him in the nuts, and he goes, "Oh."
Ooh. And then that would be good.
That'd be good.
Or like maybe what else would be good? Like a nature documentary.
David Attenborough.
Yeah.
Nature, you fucking slag.
no. More so like when the birds come in, when the birds fly
Look at
back.
the fucking bird, you slag.
The birds giving it all that. Fucking flappy
You
pigeons.
want some, mate? You want some?
No, I'm more thinking like when you get a really nice sort of shot in the sky, and David Attenborough would be going all, "Oh no, his pigeons flying into the east." Ooh.
Yeah.
They all flying in, you know.
He jumps in.
Ooh. Yeah. Great little sound. You So when you say you got a very specific, particular, and individual music taste.
I just describe like the requirements, like it's quite vague, like there's not really any rules, like
no rules.
If I like it, like
no rules, Brady.
I don't know. I tend to like. It's like there's a thing like where like because all the good music from the past stands out and all the shit music's been forgotten.
Yeah.
People tend to think that 80s and when it was better.
Definitely.
But they just remember the good shit, like. But sometimes, you occasionally find a song which you remember from back in the day, which not everyone thinks is good, but it's actually class.
I think that's quite a good example of that because I don't think that's standing out in any.
It's not a hugely popular song.
No.
But I've heard that song before because I like that song.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely like that song.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be one of those songs I like.
You'd hear it and you go, I like that.
Yeah, I literally did.
Yeah, live.
Literally.
I think if I had to boil down my music taste to one thing.
It used to be like hipster shit, like
rubbish,
yeah,
it did used to be terrible.
But then it went a bit punky.
Yeah, and I don't think I've got off the punk.
But yeah, it's not bad. Not a bad thing. Like,
but I think the punk has evolved into vocalists that sound like they're not really focused on singing. They're just kind of.
I'll be honest.
Yeah, they're just trying to get it out.
Like what? Like the lyrics are more important, or
no, the sound of the voice is more important.
No, give me an example or something like that.
Tell you what, we'll play a song.
That's why we're here, man.
And then I'll think of an example.
That was a professional segue then.
That's quite good.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah. Rough start.
Okay, fighting your legs now, mate.
She'll be there for a while, for the wounding of a rent-a-car. forgetting to take her medication. But then Ruby says her lawyer will get the best deal that they can make. Oh, but then I grew up around her family, and they were such a bunch of losers. They could only to each other. Oh, they see her vodka cruises, and she could say anything at any time. So when he mentioned the plea bargains, it's making everybody feel uptight. You left my ties down. You left my ties down. You see, I'd give you anything at any time, but you left my ties down. I picked a car up from the depot. I had my lunch at China Rose, and then I snorted half a gram of Australia's finest homemade coke. And a child was mauled by bullets outside the High Point shopping center, while a two-rack tractor benefact bit down on our placenta. And an army surplus blown a coat the outskirts of parole. It's raining in Victoria, so the shit's under control. You left my ties down. You left my ties down. You see, I'd give you anything at any time, but you left my ties down. You left my ties down.
You let my ties down. You let my ties down. I was just describing this to Brady, and I think we settled that I like it because it sounds big,
Yeah, but then that's kind of like the main reason why I like Oasis live. Like, I prefer listening to their music live. I don't listen to their albums that much, like.
Yeah.
Because they sound big live, like.
Do you think that's because they're somewhere big?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you play in the stadium, you do sound big, innit?
Yeah.
Then again,
What about like an intimate gig? Do they have any intimate?
They do nowadays. They kind of calm down a bit now. You know, they're pushing 50 each now.
I know. I'm surprised they're still like the big names that they were, kind of thing.
Yeah, like they're still there, part of culture. Like.
Yeah.
Maybe Noel not so much, like, but then Liam definitely so.
Well, I think Noel gets the gigs.
Yeah, he gets the music credit, like.
Yeah.
And so does Liam as well. But
I think Noel could be on like Good Morning Britain, whereas Liam you wouldn't hire him.
no, it's a bit too early, you know, for him, like.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get him on Jonathan Ross, like.
Yeah. Which one would you like hire for a wedding?
Noel.
Yeah.
He's more professional, yeah.
And then, yeah, true. And for like stag do, Liam easy.
Come on, man.
I think
wild, man.
It depends what age though. If you're like 40, I think Noel could be quite.
He'd take you like.
Could be quite good.
Like hunting or something, wouldn't he? Like with a plane shooting or some shit.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
I don't know why, just the thought of shooting a shotgun, we think of Ed Sheeran, and like, that's something I can't fucking stand. And you used to like him a lot, didn't you?
No.
You fucking did, mate. You had
Also,
the album.
during the song we were talking about my terrible music taste. I've promised I was going to play some of my terrible music.
Yeah.
Why? I didn't like Ed Sheeran.
You had the album, the plus one.
That doesn't mean I like it.
You bought the album, mate.
It doesn't mean I like
You
it.
bought an Ed
You've
Sheeran.
got to. This is before Spotify. You got to buy an album to find out if you like it. I was never blasting Ed Sheeran out of my jukebox.
I'll be funny, like, but Ed Sheeran literally everywhere, like, and has been from the second he made a song, like.
18. What a beautiful song.
Exactly.
I mean, he's good.
He's shite.
But I don't like his music. He's just good.
I mean, I am jealous of him. If I could have his job, yes. I'd love to be in his position in life. Easy. He makes money, he just makes his songs out of thin air, like, just easy, like.
If I got tickets for him,
no.
Would you go?
Oh.
I know I wouldn't because I don't like him.
I'd come Ed Sheeran, you come Oasis, if they get back together.
Yeah, but I don't actually want to go to it. I'm just wondering how much you dislike him.
I wouldn't go see him now.
What if I paid?
I would, yeah. Seriously, I would, yeah. Just because, you know, it depends how far it is.
I pay for the ticket, but I don't pay for the train. And it's like Cardiff.
That's alright, that's fine. Get pissed, though.
Imagine that's just smashed at a cheering gig. Not knowing any of them, so fuck yeah, A-team.
You're scared in the 8-year-old.
You need me, man. I don't need you. We're also talking about my kind of theory of my.
Oh yeah, but you like that kind of shit, like that.
Yeah, kind of music or like vocalists that sound a bit off, maybe. Sound a bit past the sell by date.
I say, you like them with a bit past it, like.
Yeah, I mean a bit like Liam.
Yeah.
You know, like he sounds like it's not quite healthy for him to be doing that.
He's not as good as he used to be.
No. And then Brady came up with the suggestion of Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I just mentioned it, and he said he didn't like them.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a test.
Yeah, you gotta like this song, man.
Big claim. Did I miss? I thought this button's so fucked. Okay.
Come to decide that the things that I tried were in my life just to get high on. When I sit alone, come get a little known, but I need more than myself this time. Step from the road to the sea to the sky, and I do believe that we rely on. When I lay it on, come get to play it on my
Snow. Hey you. By the Red Hot Chilies there.
Good song.
Yeah. It's nice to listen to.
It's a very popular song. Like, I mean, a lot of people. I think most people who have heard of Chili Peppers have heard that song.
And I can't imagine. You've been quite sneaky here. I can't imagine many people listen to that and thinking, "Oh, hate this."
Yeah.
It's just nice to. It'd be like whale sounds.
I suppose yeah, it's a very laid back song. It's not really that offensive, I suppose. In any way, shape, or form. It's very inoffensive.
But it's not vapid. I wouldn't say it's got enough about it.
Does it say deep between the covers of another? There's a perfect snow white eyes white as snow or some shit. Yeah, it's fucking bollocks, man.
Deep beneath the.
Rubbish, deep beneath the cover of another. That's like cover of another brother. That's like brother from another mother. He's just nicked that, didn't he? In his heroin stupor. Under the bridge, like
he's
pulled the
flirting.
needle out now, people under the cover of another brother, and he's going, oh, and this cunt is like a millionaire.
Is that actually the lyric? People under the cover of another brother.
Deep between the cover of another, yeah.
Deep between.
Cover of another, yeah, some shit like.
Red Hot Chilies.
Yeah.
We're doing a deep dive.
It's part of that like California hip like new age shit.
The more you talk about it, Brady, the more I'm tempted to say that you don't like them.
A lot of bands from like California you seen in the 90s used to have bullshit lyrics, like a lot. Like.
This is quite Osquith going through the lyrics of a tune and really when I sit alone. Can we get a little known? That's quite Oscars. Right, what we come to believe that I better not leave before I get my chance to ride. The more I see, the less I know, the more I know.
Deep beneath the cover of another perfect wonder.
Deep beneath the cover of another perfect wonder.
Like, what does that mean? Like,
deep beneath, so...
Where it's so white the snow.
Maybe it's like undercover. Do you reckon that's what it means by beneath the cover? Like hidden?
Privately divided by a world so undecided.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, this is just kind of like barely making sense shit. Like.
Running through the field where all my tracks will be concealed.
Well, if it depends what kind of field. But if it's like a barley field, you let all the barley get trampled.
Yeah.
You know, tracks, of course not, but there'll be evidence you'd be in there.
Well, I do think he's not talking about an actual physical space.
Oh, you need heads, you need drugs again, eh?
Yeah, he's clean off it. He's high as a fucking kite.
Snow with cocaine in it.
When I lay it on, come get to play it on, all my life to sacrifice. So yeah, review on the Red Hot Chilies are they sound nice.
I mean, I think the best part about Chili Peppers is the guitar and the bass, anyway.
Lyrics can
Yeah. It's like Pearl Jam. Like you can just you don't have to bother with the lyrics. Like
we can get some. I think I like Pearl Jam.
Yeah, like singing good songs. Like even blow. What does he say? Like.
Or like the throat singers, the Mongolian throat singers. Like nobody's really there for the lyrics, are they?
No. Funny enough, on a previous episode, you had Scatman John.
I did.
He does just prove the fact that lyrics aren't that important.
Well, I was. If you listen to.
He had a stammer.
Exactly.
It was for the kids.
He's actually one of the best stammering kind of men out there.
He's the best stammerer.
But look at him now. He's Scatman John.
So to be the best stammerer, does that mean you can't?
No. Like ambassador for Stammer. The Stammer ambassador.
He's the guy. You know him?
Yeah. He made it cool to have a stammer again. This is something I used to listen to back in the day. We'll discuss it after, but just let it be known that this is more for the conversation after than it is for the actual song.
You like to listen to?
Yeah.
Well, I found out about her. Her name is Mississippi Isabella. She grows wild strawberries. She's made of ivory and pearl. To look at the universe, she'd abandon the world. I'd go with her to the darkness, abandon my life for this girl. I rode her on my bicycle all the way in the rain. She kissed me once, I took her out for lunch, and she never kissed me again. I rode her on my
We're going to leave the mics up for this because this is ridiculous. Sorry, King Charles, if you are listening.
I mean,
but...
I was talking about Ed Sheeran earlier, like this guy.
Well, yeah, this because I don't think I've ever been outwardly into Ed Sheeran, but this guy I kind of heralded.
Yeah,
this is my jam.
I do recall a vague recollection of you showing me King Charles. Like,
yeah.
And you take maybe, oh, look at King Charles. Yeah.
Look at this, he's going to be massive.
Yeah, and just some...
Hey, let's not be rude about him. Let's not be rude about King Charles.
He's an unsavoury character.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Yeah, I know. Listen to that.
yeah.
Just like the... Is that like a ukulele?
That's like electric guitar, mate. Really, like, is it like distorted the correct tune?
It could be. Mics are up. We can't bullshit.
Yeah. Probably like one of your buddies who went to uni for music. He's like, no, it's actually an accordion and C fucking, key or whatever.
To be fair, I think it's King Charles. I don't think they'll be with us anymore. I mean, we give it a go, don't we? Though, because I'm not very musical. And I mean, you've done bits.
You both done bits. Like, you both tried, like.
Yeah, but
and I can play a couple of chords.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think King Charles probably can shred a bit better than us.
Oh yeah.
Oh, speaking of,
I could even use a keyboard or something.
That's a keyboard.
Could have been a keyboard as well.
That piano could have been a guitar actually. It's like really distorted. I'm so tempted to stop this. This is actually worse when somebody else is here.
Yeah.
I could get away with this if it's just me. I'll just take my headphones off or something.
It's just very generic.
I think it's worse than generic. I think he's
lame, but generic.
Lame. Sorry, King. I'm really worried if King Charles is listening.
Dead,
he's not dead. Well, not this one anyway. That was a Mississippi Isabella. I'm sure that was a different.
And that's a shit name as well. Like, what kind of name is that?
It's Mississippi Isabella, man. You went to uni with her.
It's a southern belle, like a bell, like a bell end, not like a woman, like a southern belle.
Yeah, like a BELLE.
So you might as well just call it the southern belle. Well, Mississippi, where's he specifying the state from? But he's never even been there.
I mean, maybe it was a lyric. I think you're. See, look at him now.
He looks very 80s now, like George Michael in the 80s.
Yeah, I mean the OSCFM audience can't see him, but I guess you could sort of see what he used to look like. Yeah, quite regal, fluffy, big hair.
Yeah, that's very of the time, really, isn't it? There was a couple of bands going around like I
don't know. This was
Electric, Danger, High Voltage.
This was
that posh
after that. This was literally like 2010, embarrassingly. Yeah.
What's the date on that High Voltage, Jen? Electric 6 is called, isn't it?
Electric 6.
I think it's called.
I mean, this could be a little segue here, Brady. If we just keep this going, it might.
That's one of those songs I like. It's kind of like.
What are specific songs that Brady likes?
I can remember shit like that, man, but which way's Pontedilla? So I'd struggle. Like.
Pontedilla is a little place in Wales, and this is Danger High Voltage by Electric 6. There's a little. Oh, is it? Sorry, I was just talking. What were we saying? Brady just passed me a book of myths and legends, and I was given the story. Yeah, my dad bought me this, and he thought, yeah, you might be into this myths and legends stuff. And I remember I brought it to school. It must have been primary or
I thought I'd heard myths and legends before.
Yeah, and it somehow got like kicked around on the floor. And I was like, really, it's a new book. I bring it to school and show it off to my mates. Yeah. And the sleeve got messed up. So hence why there's no sleeve. So I thought I might have a little look at a nice myth or legend, and have a little discussion.
Well, some of these I reckon that's Medusa, isn't it?
Yeah, you know your shit. Don't know that one.
That's like I've heard of it, like.
Oh, Sphinx.
Yeah, it is the actual Sphinx.
That's the Sphinx.
Human, like,
oh wow, and these are a bit long. The old the witches.
Oh, the grey ones, yeah. 3 witches. They're in Witcher 3 actually.
The Witcher 3. What's that? Oh, the
video game you purchased.
Yeah, sorry.
So much money you just forget, like.
I thought it was like the Witcher 3.
Oh, is it different? Like
I think it's like the backstories.
Civilizations, like you got Greek myths and you got like Mexican myths, like you got like British ones as well, like.
A bit about Zeus here.
Well, Zeus is a Greek god, no?
There's a bit of dialogue here.
I suppose that's a legend and a myth. And...
Do you want to do a bit of dialogue? Helen.
Yes, Helen of Sparta. I dare say you know her name.
Is she as beautiful as the stories say?
More beautiful.
But she is married.
This can be dealt with.
You promise?
I promise.
Then the apple is yours. Paris gestured and Hermes.
You know what she calls it, yeah? An apple.
No, it's probably an actual apple.
Oh, like golden apple, then?
Yeah.
Yeah?
That's a Myths and Legends book.
Oh, that's just how they won the title. It's brilliant, like.
Yeah, so this is... I got this at the charity shop. And, yeah, it's basically a wine review book. But this guy was in a newspaper and he used to do like a weekly review of a wine that he got from a shop. He's trying to take the edge out of the class out of wine, and it's called Superplug 2000.
So and trying to make wine more mainstream.
Yeah, well, he's reviewing like Asda's wine. Yeah.
Right, like.
And it is cracking. And just the gall on a man to call a book to Superplug 2000, and he's called Mr. Gluck.
Malcolm Gluck.
Malcolm Gluck. The number one best. And I'll describe the front cover. It says Gluck's Guide to Supermarket Wine, Superplunk 2000, in kind of gold shiny font, and he's
like a champagne bottle. Isn't it?
He's sort of lounging on the top.
Gold bit, like
it's not champagne. That's got to be wine, right?
Yeah, supermarket wine.
Supermarket wine. So he's lounging on a massive supermarket wine, and the wine is called the number one bestseller, which actually works for the book and the wine.
Well, true. He could probably, if he was going to get sued for lying, like that's not actually the number one best-selling book.
Yeah.
He'd say, well, I was talking about the wine.
It was just the wine, and he's sort of lounging on that. He's got some like sort of Doc Martin
like
thingies.
Brown like circa 2005 teacher shoes.
Yeah, you'd get away with them in school.
Yeah, like a brown teacher shoe, like a brogue. Is that a brogue?
It could be I don't think it's brogue, but it's brogue-esque. Black socks, which is interesting for the photo shoot.
Yeah. You want to go wacky with the...
Yeah, especially if you're doing Superplunk 2000, the photo shoot for it. Mr. Gluck, he's rocking up.
My name's Gluck, and
in a sort of in a grey sort of chino.
It's like a slack, like.
Yeah, grey slacks, black shoes, black socks, and a kind of salmon shirt.
He dresses like Mark Corrigan.
I think he's quite Walter White.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of Walter White about him. Or
it's the shirt.
Or the guy from the Mindhunter, BTK, Bind, Torture, Kill.
Yeah, and I know of his work.
Yeah, and he's lounging on that bottle of wine, sort of going cheers with a very skinny glass.
It looks like champagne to me, like personally.
I don't know why it would be. Could it be champagne? I don't know if he reviews champagne.
I don't Gluck gives a fuck.
Gluck. His name's Mr. Gluck.
And the name gives a fuck. Right, I just gotta keep saying it. And this next song is Mass Appeal, my song.
It's Brady's song. And we're back in. Mass Appeal by Gang Star.
Genuinely, I think one of the more underrated rap groups, like they were like. It's like him on the DJ, and it's like. But yeah, I think he's a great rapper. Like,
was one of them Gang and the other one a Star?
No, actually no. There was one called Guru. The other one was called I don't know the other one's name. Guru was the rapper.
Yeah.
I don't know the other guy's name. I've forgotten his name.
I really like the beat.
Yeah, he has some good beats actually. Yeah, I heard that song first from Tony Pro Skater 4.
Great game. We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, I think an awful lot of my music taste has come from video games, like.
Definitely.
100%. Like.
So the good ones, like.
Oh yeah, like I was talking about GTA and and like Tony Hawk would be another one, like. Skate would be another one.
The old classic Skate. You know what was good? I've played one from this game before, Jet Set Radio Future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too good. Like rollerblades and shit, no?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Proper arcadey.
Have you seen that fucking game on Xbox? What's it bloody called?
you're on your own.
It's like Jet Set Radio. It's exactly like that.
All right, you stay quiet and
It's
I'll
like a
address.
modern day remake.
I'll address the audience. So over the last month, there's been a little tournament going on of the footballing variety, and I support England. I would say that's my international team. I would say if Wales are doing well, I'll support them a little bit, just to kind of raise the spirits and to get involved. And it's been quite nice just having a bit of football to knock about with. And international football feels different. It feels more homely, and you got a ragtag bunch of all the players from the Prem and all over the world really. And I think the Euros was a good tournament, and that's putting my bias aside for the England team. And we did do really well. Obviously, after the final, it's gone a bit haywire and a bit crazy. But you've got like Schick's wonder goal, Modric's goal. You got like crazy day of Switzerland versus France and Spain versus someone. Great moments like that. It's been great. It's surprising how much trickier it is to fill dead air when there is somebody else. But a bit of football, that's all over now. Congratulations, Italy, you were the better team on the day. Bit gutted for France. Portugal, Ronaldo will be back. He'll be back in the World Cup next year. What a specimen. I feel bad for Kylian Mbappe. He really put the... You alright? You joined us? What are you looking for? What have you typed in?
I can't find this fucking game, mate. Like.
Alright, well, who else you got? Wales. Wales did alright.
Ramsey's good.
Yeah, Ramsey's...
That Dan James is fast fucker, isn't he?
Dan James. He's from Swansea.
Can't kick the ball probably. He struggles to cross it in sometimes as well.
Yeah. Well, he's playing as an inverted winger, so it is quite hard to get there.
Yeah. And what's his name? The fuck Bale. He's alright. Like.
Bale's great.
Yeah, quality player.
Probably best Welsh player of all time.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Wales did pretty good, like, but in England, this is what I mean. This is the thing, see, like...
This is the thing.
The problem is when you're English, you can't see the forest for the trees. You can't, because you got in it, like...
All English.
You're in it, like...
And when you say in it, you mean the English, hype, like, the expectation.
Yeah, you're absorbed by it, like...
You can't smell your own shit.
Yeah, kind of. But the problem is as well, like, is that it's not the English people themselves. Like, we don't hate the English people. Like,
no, it's just the
I'm
forest
speaking
vision.
on behalf of Europe and the rest of the UK.
You're
like,
the others.
I am the voice.
All right.
And yeah, it's just the problem is like it's like America. America. You ask Americans, what's the best country in the world? What's 99% of them gonna say?
It's got to be America.
Yeah. Now English people, most of them are like us. They're normal. Like.
Oh, am I part of that?
Yeah, you're
Correct.
normal.
Okay.
Most English people are normal, mate.
Yeah.
It's like
I met loads.
But the problem is when it comes to like competitions and stuff, like it can be very childish, like.
Yeah.
Very like Americans, like.
I think to the English, and I'll include myself in this. I think it's excitement that goes into kind of hysteria and expectation.
You get carried away, like, and then you get
forest
to the
and
point
trees.
You become inconsiderate than of other countries, like like you write other countries off.
Well,
before you've even had a game, like
as soon as we knocked out Germany, which
you thought you'd won, like
we played very well, but we were really looking over. Who was it? Ukraine and
arrogance, like,
Yeah, that was quite cheeky, but we are a better footballing team than
but
them.
You can't. This is the Euros, mate. You're not just gonna waltz past people, like.
Yeah.
And again, you can say that in one hand, but then you didn't win, like.
Yeah.
So that's why people like to see England lose.
I do think it's excitement
like,
and it's hope.
We're the better team, like. We're the best, like.
But I don't think it's bad saying like the English team is like high elite players from the Premier League, and the Ukrainian team is not.
But you never count your fucking eggs before your chickens are all wank, innit? That's a saying, it.
That's what they say. Although I do feel like it's quite a tactical position for the Welsh team, because you've got some great players, but nobody's.
The other thing about the Welsh team, the reason why, like, it's an amazing thing how far we get, like, is the fact that 6 million of us, like, whole country, 6.5 million, like.
Yeah.
So that's what, like how many million blokes, how many million, and of that million,
I mean,
on a world level, mate.
I'm not gonna lie. Quite a few of them have been pinched from England with the Welsh grandmothers.
Yeah, but that happens both ways, man. You had Michael Owen.
Yeah.
There we are then. Don't even go there.
I'm just more saying it's 6 million
you
plus
had,
plus a little bit.
You had that fucking actor, Batman, what was his name?
Michael Keaton?
No, the other one.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, you had him. He was born in Wales.
But he's not English.
He is English.
Is he?
Yes. Talks like this.
Well, he's got Bale.
He talks like that.
Yeah, but he's an actor.
Yeah, but that's his actual accent.
I'm not sure what your point is.
You've had your chances, we've had ours, mate.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matter is, England say far too much before the competition starts. It's very hard for the country to get behind them, man.
This is why I love talking about football with you, because you start off very much like, hey, I don't know, I just watch the occasional game here. But then slowly and surely it becomes into this really impassioned point.
It's mainly TV bothers me though, because it's all about like I mean, it's like that all the time. Like,
well, I've got a newspaper of the Times here, and it was the day of the final, and it says "Time to make history." It's got a big picture of Harry Kane on the front, sort of celebrating.
Yeah, but that could have been said on the first day of the tournament. Like,
I imagine it was.
Be surprised, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, that
true.
could have been made, like, printed on the first day of the tournament. That's the type of shit that irks other countries.
And it says, tomorrow at 8 PM, Harry Kane can eradicate 55 years of heartache and lead England to glory. And, yeah.
Like, shit like this is what annoys people. England are steely and bold. This is their time.
But yeah, but you're not going to say, England are decent, I hope we do it.
But they say that on day one. Like.
Yeah, but he didn't. This is not day one. We don't have evidence of that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you now, from an outside looking in, they say that on day one.
I bet you can find a Welsh equivalent of this. But we're not looking.
We're not England, are we? England's the biggest country at the UK, so you got a factor in as well, the underdog thing. Like.
So I'm just not sure how he can win in this argument.
Yeah, you win by being humble. Like.
Humble. So we should say, I hope we do. All right.
Yeah. I mean, you should. I mean, the point I'm trying to make is.
Oh. Yeah, but then there's that. We should be in the final.
Yeah, you should win. Like.
So it's either we should win, but we shouldn't say we should win.
Oh, you can have one or the other. Like. You can win and not brag it up. Like.
Let's play a song. Oh, God, you feel for time.
Well, are you going to play your song next year?
I'm not playing another one of my rubbish songs from my past.
Rebuild your street cred now, is it?
Yeah, it's got to be half decent.
King Charles, like.
King Charles was not my finest work.
Absolute shite, mate.
I was alright though back then, wasn't I?
No. I mean, I would be rocking back then, the Tupac, innit? So I was saying earlier, like, that's when I was having I was a brother, like.
Yeah, but like, as a person.
As a person.
As a person, I was alright back then.
Yeah, he was fine, like, a bit of a tit, but so was everyone, like.
This is Peanuts by Yard Act.
Oh, yeah, man.
Here I am again. Here I am sitting in the waiting room, waiting for an appointment that I had booked 6 months ago. I'm feeling very low. Yes, I was shitting bricks at the prospect of existence without you, and so I gave it one more go. But my story didn't stick. Then suddenly it clicked. Some allergies you tolerate, and some habits you just have to kick. I saw you on your back amongst the peanut shells that were scattered on the floor of the big top, right next to the overwhelming sense of impending doom. But no one even asked or mentioned anything to me.
always said that you'd met and fell in love at the circus, and that's why you loved animals so much. So much so that you bought a big dog with little ears and called it Dumbo, which was a joke that got less and less funny every time. Well, obviously you brought the dog along that night when you showed up otherwise alone to my dinner party, having already rung ahead to ensure that all of my dishes had been prepared in a completely nut-free environment, now quipping that it was for the sake of your imaginary husband, because several years on from the wedding that none of us were invited to, we still hadn't met him, even though you always said he was coming, before suddenly he couldn't make it because he worked away a lot with work, but mainly because he didn't really exist. And you broke down in tears in my kitchen, certain he was seeing somebody else. How reckless we'd all been to tolerate your fabricated reality, but until then I didn't have the guts to put an end to the ever-maddening scenes. So with a solemn nod and totemic silence, I walked over to the cupboard where I kept the snacks, took a pinch of dry roasted dust from the loose peg bag, sprinkled it into the upturned palms of your trembling hands and said, "If you just rub some of this round the rim of his can, then no one will know but we'll all understand. It takes real guts to fake being nuts, and it takes real nuts to break fake guts."
Hello.
That game. It's called
Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive. That was
I was talking about it, but
that was the. I think it's music in games.
Yeah, but that Yard Act though, Peanuts is it called?
Yeah,
That was a good
Peanuts.
song,
Peanuts by Yard Act.
That was
It's
a
got
good
a Brady
song.
thumbs up,
Yeah,
which I'll take. Funny words.
Yeah, kind of guided like not a bit in the middle where he's just talking like
Yeah.
there's some bloke like I think he's an English bloke from South maybe Yorkshire maybe.
There's quite a few people I like
You
who
liked
sound
him,
like
I think
that.
he was like quite new like and you liked him.
What era are we talking?
New, it's new. Like,
Recent.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll think and get back to you.
Yeah.
We're sort of winding down OSCFM now, but I think
are.
this has been beneficial.
Well, I just turned up like I've helped out the show and given you.
It's been great. You've been a commendable co-host. Kept me on my toes. Didn't let me get away with anything.
No, you can't just sit here for an hour and read Wikipedia. Mate.
Of course I can.
Fucking anyone can do that, mate. Like that's
Yeah, but not everyone's doing that.
true. There is a niche somewhere.
Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, there was a game for Xbox. Oh, did we talking about that fucking rollerblade game?
Oh yeah, Jet Set Radio.
Yeah.
That's also a game.
Yep.
I want to play some Oasis, but we'll get copyrighted. Oh wait, no. Beatles will get copyrighted. Oasis won't. Come on, Brady. Come on.
You
What
wanna know the
Oasis?
song?
Yeah, man.
Stay Young, one of my favourites.
All right. Just talk about it for a little bit whilst I find it.
Just a song that I first listened to when I was about 18, and I was pissed, and it meant a lot to me. And it's getting a bit sad now, to be honest. Like I'm getting a bit older, and the song's taking on a new reason into me. Like it's not the same song it used to be, but it still reminds me of a younger, more youthful time. I'm 23 now. I swear to God, I'm not gonna die tomorrow.
Yeah, you'd be right.
Yes.
Stay young.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I do prefer the live concert version. That is a bit slow for me, like it's a bit
Slow and lost its edge.
Yeah, it's not like Oasis is supposed to sound loud, like that's a bit, you know.
Well, you know, I mean, the story behind it was nice, and Oasis.
And genuinely, when they play it live, they play it a bit quicker, a bit faster tempo, like, you know. That's a bit slow. Like.
I think you might have a bit of you've listened to so much of Oasis that you know what's amazing, and the other stuff can go do it.
Yeah, I have listened to like I went through a period where like
it was heavy.
All of it, like from the start, and like a lot of like the biggest songs aren't even that good, like. Like Wonderwall, it's a good song, but it is very overrated. Like, I mean, come on.
Well, it has to be. It is so rated.
Yeah, true. It's like saying, like Shawshank Redemption is overrated.
Or like
of course it is. Like Godfather, like.
Yeah. Or like a Bohemian Rhapsody. Yeah. It just can't live up to that status.
You know, everyone knows that song, like.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think Oasis do have good songs. It's just a bad rep, like.
What do you think of Bonehead?
Well, the guitarist, the guitarist, what about him?
Don't know, what's your opinion on? Everyone's got an opinion about Noel or Liam. What do you think about Bonehead?
Right. Bonehead's tidy, class act.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you think that's why he's not a super celeb?
No, I mean, I think to be honest with you, he had the best job. The best job, like. Have you seen how easy it is to play rhythm guitar for Oasis, like?
No.
It's so easy. And I can't even play guitar, mate. But you watch him live at GMAX, right, okay, and he's literally there, his eyes are wide open, like, he's taking so much cocaine, mate, like, it's unbelievable, like enough cocaine to kill a small elephant. He's like fucking wired, like.
Good night for a small elephant.
I think he had the best job. He was there from the start to the end, he's fucking loads of money.
Yeah, he was just Mason and smashed
it.
Had
a couple of different drummers.
He's in the same band as thingy, Liam, I think, or maybe Noel.
No, he doesn't. Liam got his own band, but sometimes Bonehead does the rhythm guitar for him.
Nice. Anyway, that was OSCFM13.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, mate.
And thank you very much for coming on.
Thanks for having
me. It's the first time I've shared the wheel.
Yeah, and so I'm on a privilege,
mate. Thank you very much. And we're going to ride on easy into the night with Easy Rider.
Yeah, boy.
By Action Bronson. See ya.
We took acid for 10 days straight up in the mountains. Started running with the stallions, playing frisbee in the West Indies. Did the tango with my kidneys, eyes open. Now I know just what my kids need. Rocking very loose pants, rocking very loose pants. Buried $1 million in the sand by the clock tower. Before I die, take a hot shower. Ride the Harley into the sunset. 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 By chance, I seen her in the lobby of the Ritz with a man, the one that swings the hockey stick. I was wearing all white and my hair was looking precious. Shit, I might cop a chest and a dresser. A little machine to make espresso. I heard your bitch still wears Echo. High trucks behind the box at the Checo. Live from the expo. I wear the wolf in the winter, steer the coupe from the center. Who gives a fuck, I'm a sinner. I had dreams of fucking Carrie Hilson in my Dunkins. Woke up naked at the Hilton with a bitch that looked like Seal's cousin. Bite the eel by the dozen. Gotta take it for the team. Bite the eel by the dozen. Pump the bass in the trunk, shit rattle like a baby hand. Except this toy costs 80 grand. And I'm crazy tan from all the places that I've been. Just for writing words with a pen. Tell the pilot land the plane, no Roosevelt in Maine. Put a jacuzzi on the 7 train and lay. John Coltrane play with that cocaine face. I know you crashed from that really got sneaker money. So much dick in their mouth, that's why these motherfuckers speaking funny. You need to speak clearer, dear, cause I can't hear ya. You need to speak clearer, dear, cause I can't hear ya. Shit. The Magic Johnson of the game, these lanes don't wanna play with me. Smile on your face, but I really know you hating me. I know you're mad cause I'm sick and it's plain to see.